Hello and welcome to Daily Smith Summit News. This is the channel we'll talk about when Smith Summit will happen. Today I've got a very big guest. They are contributing to one of the biggest platforms to do with Minecraft data packs and very influential across the entire space. It's Encode.
Hello.
Yeah. So welcome to the interview. Would you like to introduce yourself and your project to the viewers?
I'm Encode42. I'm the event and project manager for noteblock.studio and noteblock World. noteblock.studio is an application where you can easily create noteblock songs through a editor interface and then import it into Minecraft through a schematic, a data pack, or plenty of mods and plugins that do even more. Noteblock World is where you can then share and discover those noteblock creations.
Yeah, it's really cool to hear. So I know you are actually quite familiar with Smith Summit. You were there last year. What made you return for Summit 26?
So our contribution to the summit um, as a whole is more of an experience than a booth itself, more than discovery, more than telling people what we do. It's more we're bringing music to the summit world.
Yeah, I know you mentioned that, and one thing that I can immediately think of from last summit and even making a return this summit is the boomboxes, aren't they?
Exactly. Yeah. This time around, we've brought things to the next level. Each region has an entirely unique soundtrack. Much of the songs in each region are original compositions for the summit. And that's why we returned, because we want to be able to provide that incredible experience of just walking around and stumbling upon a boombox and it's playing some song that piques your interest and you you come over, you just start listening to the song. A bunch of other people come over, listen to the song, and now you've got a group, and you've gathered on the summit world, and you're that's what it's all about. Now you're talking with a bunch of new people, meeting new people. I mean, what's better than that?
Yeah, that is really cool. One thing that I remember doing researching for other videos in the past and even interacting with previous summit is I noticed this time around that you have also did this almost a music jam of sorts where you've allowed the community of yours to make songs for summit. How does it feel to have this giant community that just loves contributing to projects of like this scale or just helping each other out?
It's it's just incredible. I mean, when the first summit occurred in 2024, we thought we were nobodies. But when we got into contact with the summit team, they're like, "We think we should have this booth right in the center of the summit because we think you're a notable project." We were like, "What? That's crazy." Um, we started the first jam and got 30 submissions, which is a lot for, a community where we thought we were nobodies. This time around, we've got even more submissions. So it's just incredible to see that our community is growing and cares so much because not only this time around has there been an incentive to create original music over covers, there's just more submissions. There's more people getting involved, people that weren't involved last time, and just seeing our community grow and care about music is incredible.
Yeah, that is really cool to hear how you've built this community up over the time that wants to contribute and help out. Do you know much about how this project come to life and slowly increase in size over the years?
Um, I think it's just music is universal. Music applies to everything in life. I mean, it's one of the oldest things that we know in history. And with Minecraft continuously supporting note blocks by adding new instruments every now and then, there's just always something new to experiment with. in something that's already so limited. So as time goes on, new techniques are discovered, brings new life to the note block scene. New instruments are added, brings more life to the note block scene. We release services like Noteblock World. Now you can find and share and learn and discover. It's just this positive feedback loop where there's more people, there's more stuff going on, there's more to draw you in.
Yeah, that does sound really cool. So, like you mentioned, you're providing a bunch of music around with these boomboxes for Summit as well. However, I also know that another key part they have is just the booth itself is making a return in this fresh new style. Would you like to talk to us a little bit about this?
Oh yeah, the booth, it's definitely a level up from last summit. Um, Not only did we have some crazy constraints to get around with entrances, which resulted in this interesting shape and flow of content, we've made it more interactive because, you know, our booth is really the entire summit world. It's all the boom boxes around the world. Um, so finding ways to still make our booth an enjoyable place to be in has been difficult but rewarding because we found some things we're excited to see players interact with. We've got some spaces that are going to be nice to just chill and wait in, especially due to its location next to the boats. If you're waiting for the ferry to come by, you could chill in a well decorated, cozy, ideally booth, um, or you can experiment with the various interactive parts, the Easter eggs we've hidden throughout.
Hmm. That's very cool to hear. So, you mentioned about the entire world being the booth and really the force that sort of channels Noteblock Studio. And I know that around in the different regions, you actually have what I would consider landmarks and even parts of Noteblock Studio around. Do you want to talk to us a little bit about what these are?
Yes, so in each region there are spheres. They've put spheres in Minecraft, and when you right click on these, it shows the credits of each song that will play in the region you're in. These are in the form of parks, also cozy spaces that you should be able to gather and just chill in, listen to music. You can open up the credits, go to each individual uh, song on Noteblock World, download it, listen to it, remix it, do what you want with it. Um, or you can just chill in these nice points of interest.
I love the fact that you have spread yourself out and really have went a step beyond last summit with even more interactive elements around the whole island. And because this is such a community project, I know both just the contributions to Smith Summit and also the entirety of the notebook space that you deal with. Is there anybody that you'd like to give a shout out to?
Okay, so definitely Ben Truin. He's the developer of Noteblock Studio and Noteblock World. He's kind of the person carrying the entire project. We've also got Flair, who's heading development for Noteblock Studio right now. Those two are keeping the project alive functionally. Of course, there's the entire community and everybody involved in the community. We've got Vizian, who's heading the community interaction in general. Then we've got community members like RMF and Builder Alt, who have also contributed art to our booth. And they've also been very active members of the community. And of course, there's just so many people in our community that I would shout out.
Really cool to hear. I'll make sure that any links provided will be in the description. So if you'd like to check out more to do with this project and everybody contributing to it, make sure to check out below. And yeah, I'll talk a little bit more about Summit and booth and everything in general. So your booth is in this quite nice area, this warmer climate, much different to last summit. But is there any standout areas or regions to you that you really think are amazing this summit around?
Oh, the Welded Woodlands. That's where we originally wanted our booth, but Curious was like, "Oh no, I think we've got a better spot for you." And I do believe it was a better spot, but I still love the Welded Woodlands, especially the autumnal forest. I mean, I'm a deer, so I like the forest, I like autumn, and I like that biome.
Yeah, that is really cool to hear. And I know that scattered throughout all of these biomes and regions is several booths. We're approaching around 70 total, which is just a crazy number to think about. Has there been any booth that you've been paying attention to or looking at, thinking that it's super interesting?
I've been trying to avoid spoilers, but I've seen hints of Nice's booth, um, an actual like history lesson in Minecraft is pretty crazy. Um,
Mm.
and I've seen some returning names from last summit, and I'm excited to see how they've improved their project, like Omega Flowey. I can't even imagine how far that's come since last summit.
Yeah, well, that is very, very cool to hear that you've wanted to explore for it blind when it releases. And to the audience that are also going to be doing the same, is there anything that you would like to tell them as a closing remark?
Uh, have fun. Just it's a chill experience. You've got what, 2 weeks to explore the summit?
2 weeks, yep.
Yeah, that's plenty of time. Take it easy. Attend the panel events if you can. We're gonna have quite a crazy event. Um, and I mean, invite your friends. Just walk around, explore, have a good time.
Yeah, well, that is very good to hear. So thank you for coming on to this episode. I really appreciate it. There has been news on Smith Summit. This is all for today, and I'll speak with you all tomorrow.